All right, yeah, and it looks like the the Hebrew entry. All right, is it's Strong's H7264. All right, it says ragaz. All right, a primitive root to quiver. All right, with any violent emotion, especially anger or fear. Be afraid, stand in awe, disquiet, fall out, fret, move, provoke, quake, rage, shake, tremble, trouble, be wroth. All right, so one question is if 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 that underworld you know is a place of like suffering and all that, why did Samuel say like when he was called out of it, like why wasn't he to Saul was like, oh thanks man, or like it was like I was burning, I was catching the pitchfork. All right, good looking out, Saul. All right, no, he was pissed off, he was vexed. All right, that Saul like called him up, like so he was it reminds me of like the intro to this one mission in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I believe. Like the main character, like CJ, like he gets a phone call, or and he was like, "Man, you woke me up from some good ass sleep." So basically, he was at rest, but then like when he was brought up, he was like, "Hey, what the fuck's your problem, man?" All right, so that's just like that just proves that like when you die, you're at rest, like you're in the spirit world. Or you're not in a place um of like torment or suffering. All right, so yeah, he when Saul brought him up, when Saul brought Samuel up, he wasn't happy about that. That's why he said, why hast thou disquieted me? All right, so next is all right, some precepts in the first chapter of Job. All right, Job 1 and 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. All right, so you know, did he crash some sort of like party or whatever, or is this like when is this like when Professor X and the X-Men, it's just a normal day, and then like Magneto busts in like the Kool-Aid Man or some shit, or and starts like threatening to wreak havoc? No, he was supposed to be there. Satan, or it is one of the angels of the Heavenly Father on the left hand side. So he was doing like the Heavenly Father's like bidding basically, or to test like Job's faith. That's the purpose of like Satan, or and even even the like the fake Jews, like they break this down like properly to the most part. They call him like Shatan. I believe that's like the real way to say it. Like they basically say he's just an accuser. Or basically like that's his like he's an accuser, he's like an adversary basically. All right, but he works for like the Heavenly Father. Or he to like put in that tribulation. Like remember, that precept in 1 Samuel like 2 and 6. All right, so the Heavenly Father, since he controls everything, evil is a thing and good is a thing, so basically, yeah, he controls like all the facets of that like general like dynamic or whatever. All right, so like basically, Satan is an angel that works for the Heavenly Father. All right, the next one is all right, Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, and this is talking about or Esau, the so-called white people, Edomites, and how they you know, right now they're given the fatness of the earth, through Isaac's blessing. This is their kingdom like right now. All right, but they're wicked because they're defiling it like more than any other like heathen nation that's ever been in power. All right, because at least these like bugged out jakes in like Egyptology, when they go into like things like like Egyptian culture, a lot of it has to do with or there's aspects about like wellness. All right, and things it's like kind of like being like it's like Judah's answer to like Esau's like tree huggers and hippies and shit like that. All right, but this so-called white man, he doesn't care about the environment. You can just like see that through his like actions, his denial of climate change. All right, with like the pollution and things like that. That's a whole subject in itself, but it says the earth is given in the hand of the wicked. All right, and then it says he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. All right, Yahushai, so-called like Jesus Christ, like being portrayed as a so-called white man and Edomite, and all the apostles and prophets. All right, but that they have that thing called the iconoclasm, or where they like altered certain images, destroyed certain images, and then like redid them and things like that. All right, so now we're gonna be in all right, Psalms chapter 2. All right, Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth have set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. All right, so this is basic, about how the like the heathens, all the heathens outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, all right, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are against us. All right, they don't want us to come together. All right, because when we come together, right, Judah not vexing Ephraim anymore. All right, then it's a done deal. All right, but the thing is, according to prophecy, all right, once the elect are going to be sealed, all these things are going to be inevitable. But all right, that's what they're trying to do. All right, verse 4. All right, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh; the Lord shall have them in derision. All right, so basically, their captivity, all right, and Esau's destruction is going to be inevitable. That's all they're doing. They're like stalling. All right, they're stalling the inevitable. All right, here's all right, verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. All right, so this is basically slavery in the scriptures is justified, basically. And that's that's what the elect want. All right, they want the kingdom. All right, they want those celestial bodies that don't go off, basically. That's the first thing. One of my things is one small revelation I received is that the people that are like sincere like about this truth are the ones that are like just like seeking like the wisdom and knowledge first. Because I didn't really like know anything about who the devil was, or that we're gonna get slaves and everything, like all these women and things like that. Just all that like just came with just like knowing the truth, and wanting to know what the truth was. All right, but as far as those of us in like the right mind, like Like we have that rulership mentality. We want like servants, slaves, right, and things of that nature. And the Heavenly Father would be more than happy to give that to us.